It's my opinion that literally everyone needs to improve themselves. But I do have a bit of a controversial opinion in regards to that. I think it's okay to be hard on yourself sometimes. And what I mean by that is, let's say you have to reschedule a gym session, or you want to. Rescheduling a gym session is fine. Like, who cares? That doesn't matter, right? However, the mindset that brought you to think, oh, I should reschedule or change it, that's the problem. You cannot have this mindset that lets you just push away things that you want to be doing. You have to have a legitimate reason for this stuff. If you don't, you need to call yourself out. Let's say you broke your toe. Fair enough, you can't go to the gym. I mean, you can probably find a way, but any reasonable person is like, all right, fair enough. If the reason was not a toe breaking, if it was, oh, I wanted to watch one more episode of blah, 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 you're being a punk bitch. And you need to be honest with yourself about that. I'm not gonna say it's okay that you were a punk bitch that time, but it's like, okay, this is how it is. Are we gonna change it? Are we gonna do something about it? Are we gonna hold ourselves accountable? You need to have the self-awareness to tell yourself, hey, you fucked up. This is nonsense. You need to be better. We have to do better. Not everyone is gonna be at 100% every time. That's not possible as a human being. But you have to be reasonable with yourself. You have to think, hey, am I at 70% today? Can I do 70% of whatever task I plan to do or I wanted to do? Yes, then do that. If you put in all 70%, then you basically put in 100% of that day's capacity. It's the same thing. But if you're thinking, I'm not super up to it, I'm just not gonna do it. You just converted your 70% into zero. You're a real mathematician, huh? You just fucked up, and you need to be aware of these habits. Instead of saying, hey, let's just take it super easy today because I feel like it. Think, is that a legitimate reason? Did I break my toe today? No. Did I break something? Do I need to pick up my mom from the airport? That's fair. If you're thinking, I don't feel like it necessarily, punk bitch. And you need to tell yourself that. What you can do if you don't want to tell yourself that is find someone else to tell you that. You can have an accountability partner. Again, with the gym example, you can have someone who goes to the gym with you and they can push you and encourage you to go as well. However, I do want to caution against that long term, because if you're tying your self-improvement to another human being's whims and emotions, if they're feeling like a punk bitch one day and they don't want to go to the gym, then I guess you're not going to the gym either, right? That sucks. In a way, you have to be your own accountability partner. If your buddy doesn't want to go to the gym because they're being a punk bitch, fine. That should not affect you at all, okay? It's great if they can encourage you, but if they discourage themselves, it should not affect you. Yeah, you should try to bring them yourself. You should be the one encouraging this time. But again, you got to be accountable for yourself.